But first tonight, questions again about officials in Bernalillo County hiring their own relatives.
Sheriff Manny Gonzales wants his nephew to be one of his newest deputies, 5 years after a county scandal forced commissioners to change its policy. News 13's Alex Goldsmith explains why he's likely to get what he wants.
Jessica Dean, I spoke with two of the commissioners who will decide tomorrow whether Sheriff Gonzales' nephew can join BCSO. They say they're in favor of the move.
Nepotism is just one form of a relationship that needs monitoring, frankly.
It's a problem that's plagued Bernalillo County for a long time.
Nepotism has been a concern at Bernalillo County as long as I've been a member of the board.
5 years ago, Deputy County Manager John Dantis' son, Jamie, was hired to be a clerk at a county detox center. An investigation found his dad protected him from discipline even after he showed up to work impaired, crashed a county van, and brought a pellet gun to work. Months later, Sheriff Manny Gonzales came under fire from the deputies union for giving his brother several cushy assignments. In response, the county commission made some big changes.
We completely revised our nepotism ordinance.
But tomorrow, the commission will consider whether to let Sheriff Gonzales' nephew sign on as a deputy. State law says the hire can't be made without their approval.
I feel we've got a really very strong ordinance, but we do have to recognize that sometimes there will be a need for exceptions.
Both Democrat Maggie Hart Stebbins and Republican Wayne Johnson say because the nephew appears qualified for the job and because his uncle, the sheriff, won't be allowed to make decisions on promotion and discipline, they're okay with it.
You want to make sure that that person does not receive any kind of special treatment that is absolutely fair and appropriate.
We wrote into the ordinance an exception for cases like that.
If the public has some issues with this, I would encourage them to let us know.
I also talked to BCSO Union President Kyle Hartsock, who had raised nepotism issues about Sheriff Gonzales in the past. He told me the union is okay with the safeguards in place in this case, but says they'll be keeping an eye on it. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Alex. We wanted to get the sheriff's take on this issue, but a spokesperson said he was unavailable to answer our questions.